Hello everybody, we are going to get down with apostrophes today. Our goal in English 11 from the beginning has been error-free English usage. We want to look smart, we want to be the people who get the promotions and the pay raises and have the skills that we need to communicate correctly and clearly in our professional, academic, business, personal lives. We've covered a lot of ground. Today we're going to focus on the apostrophe. Some of us are pretty good at using the apostrophe. Most of us kind of use apostrophes like sprinkles on a cookie. You just kind of sprinkle them in occasionally and hope they fall in a good spot. Well, today we're going to figure out the apostrophe so that you will no longer have to just guess and hope. You will feel confident that you know how to use the apostrophe, and you will be one step closer to error-free English writing. There are two main rules that go along with the apostrophe. Two different places that we use the apostrophe. Today, we're going to focus on just one of those rules in this video. In the next video, we're going to focus on the other rule. So just one at a time. And this is actually the easy one. So let's start with the easy one. The apostrophe. First, let's be clear that we all know what we're talking about. The apostrophe is this guy right here, right? Some people call it the flying comma. That's the apostrophe right there. The first rule that goes along with the apostrophe is called contractions. We need to use an apostrophe when we have a contraction. A contraction is when we have two words, but we put them together into one. The example down here, I have taken the words it is and I've put it together into its. Words like didn't, don't, couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't, I'll, I'm, you'll. All of those words, we take two words, we put them together into one. We have to show the omitted letters. It could be numbers too. We have to show the letters or the numbers that we have omitted with the apostrophe. So right in this case, I've omitted the I on the word it is. It is a shame. I've omitted the I as I put these two words together. So in place of the I have to use an apostrophe. It's a shame. Let's see, let's do a few more. Let's do some examples of letters and numbers. Let's say I have the words I am. To use a contraction apostrophe, it becomes I'm. I've omitted the A, I put an apostrophe in the place. Did not, becomes didn't. I've omitted the O, so in the place of the O, I put the apostrophe. What else? How about should not can become shouldn't. Again, I've omitted the O, I put the apostrophe in its place. I can do this with numbers too. Let's say I'm talking about the year 1980, and then I just want to write 80. I don't want to have to write out 1980. I would do it this way, 80. Or maybe I'm talking plural. I have in the 1980s. In the 1980s, Mrs. Hoffarth had huge hair. That was the trend then. You perm your hair, you rat it all out, huge hair. In the 1980s, Hoffarth had huge hair. If I wanted to just say, yeah, I did. In the 80s, I had huge hair. I've omitted the 1 in the 9, and so I need to use an apostrophe in the place. That's the first rule. It's not too difficult, is it? Anytime you've put two words together and you've omitted one of those letters, or if you omit some numbers, apostrophes. How about a few more examples? How about could have? That's going to become could have. Some people do this wrong. Some people write could of. Nope, not a word, not could of. Could have. I've omitted the H and the A. It kind of sounds like I'm saying could of, but nope, this is what I'm saying, could have. So that's how I should write it. Would have does this too, doesn't it? Would have, if I want to make a contraction out of that, it becomes this way. Would have, could have, would have. Kind of sounds like you're saying this, but nope, nope, nope. That's not what you're saying. I would have come to your party if you only sent me an invitation. Yeah, could have. I could have baked you cookies for your party. Could have. So let's review that rule again. We need to use an apostrophe to show the omission of letters or numbers, most often used in a contraction. It is a shame, it's a shame. Anytime letters or numbers are omitted, use an apostrophe to show that omission.